Hello, everyone. This is Esperanza, and this is Art from the Heart, St. Augustine's Church, and we are still on lockdown. So this session is still being done remotely, and we are still on the topic of Cubism. Yes, and for this session, we are going to paint leaves, leaves. This is what we did in our previous sessions, and we are going to do that in the sheet of paper. So you can use any size of paper. Um, and if you need to pause the video, please do so. If you need to start from the beginning, please do so, whichever is most comfortable for you. So for this one, we are going to use two colors, blue and orange. Again, we will apply the same technique. Um, Colors from one side going to the other. So there's a transition of colors. And again, we will do the sketch of the leaves first and then convert it to cubist interpretation of the sketch. And then we shall paint it. So let's start. And here we are. So on that particular activity, I had 3 leaves. For this one, I might just have 2. So I am just drawing one of the leaves. Yes, of course, it depends on the size of the leaves and the position. So if it's there, like so. Okay, I think I need to do this portion. So these 2 leaves are more of one on top of the other. I know they kind of look like lemons, but trust me, they're supposed to be leaves. So for this one, I'm going to do one leaf facing down. There we go. And then one leaf facing up. So there we go. There. So now we are convert this into a cubist interpretation of the leaves. So we are going to repeat the pattern. First thing I want to do is to repeat this side here. Like so. And then this side. I'm going to repeat this from maybe this point. Yeah, so I can end here. That's a fantastic idea. And then for this side, I will repeat this pattern. Like that. We'll close to that. And then, okay, the ribs are just the design, so they shouldn't close at the end. So I am going to remove the ends of the ribs. Again, they're just the design, so we can paint over them, and so that we are not confused. Okay, because we might get confused if this ribs touches the end, this line over here, we might think that's one compartment, which is actually very logical. But in this case, see, it doesn't touch that line, so it means it's still one shape. So that's just a design. Okay, so we have that. Okay, the ribs are touching this. Okay, and then I will repeat another pattern about this one again, and I will repeat that here. Like so. And this one I'm going to tilt this in my imagination like that. So I'm going to draw it like that, but I'm going to draw from here. So I've closed that. And then here, okay, I want to repeat this line. So there's a slight curve. Okay, and there we go. That's actually that rib. And then I want to repeat this rib as well. So from here, I will just copy it. And there it is. And then here, okay, here what do I want to do? I'm just going to copy this side here. So just a curve like so. And I think we're good to go. Okay, so now I'm going to put my pencil aside and I am going to start painting. Again, similar to all the other Cubist artworks we have, we start at the corner. This one is too small, so I will start with this one. I mean too narrow. The point is too narrow. And then again, we are using orange and blue. There we go. So I need to turn this around like so. And then literally I am mixing this, which should not be the case. We should only be helping it mix with each other, but okay. In that case, I would like to lift some of the color. I think there's too much pigment. That's why I had to do that. So let's see what happens when I lift the excess paint. I think I think it looks better. So now we have that transition from orange to blue. Now I can't do this bit because it's directly touching that. So I have to do this one at the end instead. Okay. So again, we're doing this in a diagonal manner. There we go. Okay. I've made the boo-boo here again. I think it's because they're complementary and its colors are very strong. But the boo-boo I was referring to was not within the object, but rather the one outside. So from there, I will be lifting the color. Yes, and that is fine. Okay, and also there's some color here, which needs to be lifted as well. Okay, now going back. So we now continue. So I am going to do this area now. Okay, and then again, orange. Okay, so we now have those three areas. And again, I'm just going to continue. So here we have this area. Oh, I should have done this bit. But it doesn't matter. The only reason why we're not doing it side by side, I mean the painting, is because we don't want the paint to bleed in. So again, in a diagonal manner, I continue. And there we go. Okay. I'm going to lift excess pigment here so that it doesn't look so muddy. There we go. Fantastic. And then we will do this one. I should have done that. But again, I missed it. Oh dear. Okay. This one I am going to lift the colors. Okay. And then I will do the same here. So we start with orange. And again diagonally. There we go. Okay. And I'm just gonna drop some water in this area. Yeah, because I wanna lift excess paint because I don't want it to look muddy. Okay. Wow. So we are getting there. And then here we paint this one. We didn't paint this one earlier. Yes, again, the ribs are just designed, so we can paint over them. And later on, if we want to paint black over them, that would be fine as well. Just the rips. Okay. Okay. So now we have this. And I'm going to paint this area here now. So I will start with water, just like all the other areas. This is kind of bigger than the rest of the areas. Well, most of it. And then here. And then here. Yeah, it's a little bit muddy. I'm going to put a little bit of blue here. I know it's a little bit muddy. We're going to leave some of that off. Okay, and the next bit would be this one. And again, same process, same process. There we go. This is very interesting. I love the color combination. It reminds me of wearing jeans in an orange top. So it's blue and orange. Love the contrast. Okay, now, there we go. We paint this other big area. There we go. There we go. So we're getting there. So I'm gonna do this bit now. Again, it's still the same concept. I'm just trying to avoid bleeding in of the colors. Okay, so yes, we just help the colors mix with each other. So now, oh, we can't do this yet. We have to go back to this one. Okay, now I'm going to paint this large area. Oh dear. Okay, this large area is not really that large. It's because there's a line here that divides that large area. So I have to start with the line over there, like so. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we've done that bit. Now we will do this small bit over here. Okay, but this small bit over here is actually two smaller bits. So we will do that. Like so. Okay, let me see which areas are dry. Okay, we can do this area. Okay, and then here we go. Okay, so now we're doing very well. This area is still wet, so we can't work here nor here, and we can't work on this one, so we have to do this one. Yeah, but we are getting there. It's just a slow process because we have to do one box at a time. Well, they're not really boxes, but one small area. There we go. So again, I'm just lifting the excess paint. And perfect. So now we'll do this small area here. Again, we are trying to avoid bleeding in of colors as well as any puddles. So if there's any puddles on this art piece, that is completely unintentional. Okay, perfect. Then we have a few more areas to finish. Okay, yeah, we'll do this big area now. Okay. Okay, fantastic. We'll get in there. I am so excited. Okay, well, one, two, three, four. Four parts left. So we start with this one. Okay. Okay. And then let me see. No, this is not dry. So we will be doing that other side of that leaf. Then there we go. Okay, so we have that bit over there. And then we will work on this area over here now. Okay, now we're on to the last bit, which is very exciting because after this one, our masterpiece is finished. So here we go. Okay, so we have finished another Cubist masterpiece. So this is our orange and blue leaves, and I hope you enjoyed the session. There will be more sessions in Cubism for the rest of the month, and we will do um, slightly different style for our art pieces. I hope you enjoyed the sessions and see you again next time. Bye bye.